What I eat in a day, day 8 on Mounjaro. So as normal, I have my coffee with collagen. I nearly forgot to film it, but I did. And then I did forget to film my breakfast, which was cottage cheese on toast. Got to get the protein in. I had some celery with salad cream, these 3 cheese Rivita flatbreads with some hummus. I went for a nice banana with that because potassium. And I had some pepperami chicken tikka bites. These are really nice, actually, if you're a fan of chicken tikka. I also got in a snack of grapes. And then for dinner, we had this amazing Nando's chicken with a few sweet potato fries. It was delicious. I thought I would make some breakfast, so I would take you along on the journey. It's a high protein breakfast while I'm on Mounjaro. Whisk up 2 large eggs, add a drop of milk, and then put on the pan on a medium heat. Pour in the egg mixture, and then you want to move that around and keep taking it on and off the heat so you don't get dry eggs. In the meantime, warm up a protein bake. So I feel like the consistency of the eggs should be cooked, but not hard, so still have a tiny bit of softness to them. And then add some smoked salmon, and they have a protein rich Mounjaro friendly breakfast. What I eat in a day, day 9 on Mounjaro. So I had my collagen coffee, as I always do, first thing in the morning, and then I had scrambled eggs on protein bagels with smoked salmon. Delicious. I wasn't hungry, so I ended up just having some fridge raiders, a pepperami, a banana and a satsuma for lunch. I know I said I wasn't hungry, but that was, I needed to get something in me, so I just had those little bits. And then for dinner we had salmon and a feta with broccoli and egg. It's kind of like a feta and broccoli omelette, but it kind of didn't work out that way, but it was delicious. What I eat in a day, day 10 on Mounjaro. So I had my collagen coffee this morning, and then for breakfast I had a banana because we were going out early, followed by cottage cheese on toast for lunch. I had a bit more butter actually because I needed to up my calories. Then I had a snack later in the day, which was a satsuma. Oh, this was a really difficult one to peel, actually. And then a couple of pepperami protein snacks. And then for dinner, I'd already started it and I remembered to film. It was a bean and chorizo chili, but I didn't finish it. What I eat in the day on Mounjaro, anniversary weekend edition. So I was shattered this morning, so I had a large collagen coffee. And then I forgot to film breakfast, so here's me and my daughter as we're dropping her off to her nanny's because my gorgeous wife and I were heading off to our anniversary spot. We had a pepperami and a banana in the car, and then we got to our room and we had just a lovely time at dinner. We went to the restaurant in the hotel and I'll show you everything we got, but we didn't eat it all, so they gave us some bread. I had 1 slice of that. They gave us 6 slices between 2 people as like just an entree. Then we had a pearl barley risotto. I had a few mouthfuls of that and half of the fish cake that was a starter. Really delicious that was. Then my wife had the chicken and I had the cod. This was a beautifully small portion. There was no carbs. I ate about 2/3 of that. And then we got pudding because it was free, but we both kind of just had a tiny, tiny bit. And I'll show you what we shared between us, 2 bites and a couple of bits of ice cream. And that was our day. What I ate in a day on Mounjaro, day 13. And this was an odd one because I felt so sick from the day before eating for our anniversary. I just had a little bit of this kofta starter and then I had a salmon salad. I don't advocate not eating on Mounjaro, but I just didn't feel well enough to do that. So that was it.
No, because this right here, this, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I'm obsessed.
I thought I would give you a little update on my Mounjaro journey. So this is the end of week 2. I weighed this morning and I've got another jab this evening. So we weigh on the Tuesday morning, we take our jab last thing at night after food, and then we go to bed because I'm always feeling very tired, very thirsty. So this morning I weighed, and I honestly, so from previous experience, I would always have a big loss on my first week. Don't we all? And then my second week, I would either lose half a pound or put on half a pound or stay the same. That was always the way it went. Anyway, this week I lost 2 pounds. Bear in mind, I feel like I'm a bit clogged up, if you know what I mean. I've ordered some things to help me with that. And also I felt really like I was water retention as well. So those 2 things, just bear those in mind. And I lost 2 pounds. We also had like loads of salt and everything in our food. And this, you know, it was a weekend where we had food. We didn't eat it all. I'll be honest with you. It was very odd going to somewhere and not having breakfast. Like yesterday, I woke up, didn't have breakfast. Mind blown. I'm still enjoying the journey. Today is the first time a little bit of food noise has crept in because I was thinking, oh, what am I going to have for lunch? But I've just had like my breakfast, which was eggs, and I had a banana and a pepperami to kind of satisfy how I was feeling. And I do feel better now. So I've had those. I've got some protein, clear whey protein drink to have later, which I'm really enjoying because it's up in my protein. And then I've got a really nice dinner this evening. So I've got like little things that I can have today. I can have lunch if I want to. I'm well within my calories. I'd like to make sure I still eat within my calories because yesterday I did not. So I feel like that also hasn't really helped. So big week this week because it's the week that I think I will probably lose more. Fingers crossed. And we'll be able to see a pattern forming. The week after this 3rd week will be the week before I'm due on. That's going to be telling. So things I kind of want to mention. Number 1, I wish I'd done this sooner. There's lots of people out there who are really frightened of this. They're like, why would you do this? Why would you do this to yourself? Why would you inject yourself with something? If it was a pill, would it be any easier? You know, we take paracetamol and we take other things to aid us with, you know, pain, or we take things to aid us with constipation, or the other way round. You know, we take those things willy-nilly just to say, yeah, we're going to help ourselves feel better. This to me is just another form of helping me feel better. And if I get side effects, I get side effects. So far, the only thing I seem to be experiencing is the first time ever I've had constipation, but I think that's because of water retention. But I've got something to help that out. And then I get a little bit cold the day after the jab and I feel a little bit icky, but not loads. But I think that's more because I'm just not very hungry. I do get terrible acid. I've had acid a lot and it's because I'm not eating enough. So my body's used to eating more. I've got terrible acid. It's overproducing stuff. So I'm avoiding like tea. Tea gives me acid. So, but if I eat, that goes away. So I know that that's my body's way of saying you need to eat something. Even if I'm not hungry, that is my signal to go and grab something to eat, whatever that might be. So that is useful to know that that's something that I do. I do need to make sure it's regularly. Also, after the jab this evening, me and Emma are going to be doing the 16-8 diet. So we're already doing calorie counting, because of course we have to, because it makes sense to understand that you're still within your calories, whether that be eating up to or eating below than, like you need to know. Secondly, apparently there's like proven evidence about how good it is for you to have the 16 hours fasting and an 8-hour window. So we're going to give it a try. It may not work, it might do. Let's just see how it goes. But I will let you know how that does go. I'll give you an update next week on how that works. And I'll also talk about it in my What I Eat in a Days. But if anybody is really having any hesitation about what to do and why to do it, in terms of Mounjaro, my advice is, if you hate it, don't continue. Like, because as soon as you don't have the drug, it's no longer in you. So if you have any adverse side effects like the bad tummy or anything like that, or even if you're allergic to it, just don't take it again. What harm could it be just trying it? You can try it. You've done 1 week. If you hate it, don't do it again. It's not 1 week wasted. If you enjoy it or you want to carry on, just keep trying. And that's the good thing about it. It goes in, it comes out eventually. Like it wears off. So unless you have like a massive allergic reaction, which I don't know if that's even happened to anybody, but that's just something that might happen to somebody that might be allergic to the ingredient, then I don't think that you should worry too much. And even then, just either take some antihistamine or go to the hospital and just don't take it again, and you'll be fine. So that's my advice. Anyway, I'll see you soon.